Yeah. Hey, here we are at Trust Valley in Zurich, and we've got a special guest with us. Yeah.
Actually, just actually, it's Trust Square.
What did I say?
Valley. You said Trust Valley.
Did I say Trust Valley?
That's a new thing. Copyrights on Trust Valley now for the YouTube boys. So,
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But we have with our guest, and I guess it's best if he could introduce himself. So, hey.
Hey, I'm Micha. I'm the head of engineering of the Hashgraph Association, and we work with Hedera, and we promote the Hedera ecosystem.
Cool. How's it going over there?
Well, going pretty great. We just deployed our stablecoin studio. You can check it out at stablecoinstudio.com, and it allows you to create your token, mint a token, and create proof of reserves. So if you can actually link your bank account to your token.
Oh, wow.
And prove that it has real funds connected to it. So now everyone can connect their bank account and tokenize it, provided people trust you that you will not spend the contents of the bank account before the tokens are redeemed.
But you wouldn't do a thing like that, would you?
No, of course not.
Well, he might.
I might. I mean, yeah. don't trust me. Trust Valley. No, okay. No,
it's so bad. It's so
okay,
bad.
that was yeah, super bad. That was the best one that I could get. So now, yeah, tell us a bit about, like, okay, what is it that makes you unique, or that you probably, or where you found a solution that others are not offering? So what is it you can do better or different?
So with Hedera overall, our kind of USP is that we have multiple services. There is the consensus service, the token service, and the smart contract service. We're not just a smart contract chain. We can do multiple things. And because of the efficiency of the consensus service, we support 10,000 transactions per second because the thing is throttled down. So it can grow. And there will be in the future, it has not been implemented yet.
Why is it throttled down? Tell me that.
Why is it throttled?
Why is that?
Because we want to be sure that we can sustain what we promise. So we don't want to overpromise. We prefer to underpromise, but there is still room to grow in this.
So you know it can go faster, but by throttling it and bringing it down, you are making it more robust and
exactly
consistent and all these sorts of things that you need to have, because you've got quite a lot of like enterprise level things going on too, right?
That is true. Yes, indeed. So we have right now, I think about 2,000 transactions per second. Most of them come from a supply chain company that puts on every one of their parcels that they ship.
You'll have to tell us who that is.
No, because I forgot.
That's what I do. No, I mean, it's interesting because I think that some of your, in some of the corporations that are known and are involved, I mean, there's some big corporations, right?
Oh, yes. Well, we have 29 on live video. We have a lot of governing council members who are all validator node operators, and some of them are Google, IBM, Standard Bank from South Africa, and this kind of enterprise. And they all use Hedera for some of their solutions.
That would be, I guess, it would be super interesting, because I like how things work in theory, and I like all the tech stuff. But for people that are not primarily into tech, maybe you can give us an example about concrete use cases, if possible, or how they're using it, what they're doing, and some examples.
Well, one concrete example that everyone can relate to is we have a project with WorldPay, so the credit card processor, and what they do is business checkout or off-ramp for USDC on Hedera. So you send in your USDC and they will credit your bank account with normal USD or your local currency.
Okay, so it's like off-ramp to your card using the payment system.
Yeah, no, it's a merchant.
Merchant. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it's to your bank account.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, have you seen some traction on this already? I'm just curious, like how this things or how is the real world adoption? Basically, that's more the question. So you don't need to talk about like individual numbers of anything. It's more like, okay, how do you see some good traction? Is it developing?
Yeah. So we are seeing traction. There are some real world use cases that are being deployed. Well, NFTs come to mind. There are some games that are developed on Hedera. So that real people are starting to use it. It's not just DeFi. Actually, our total value locked is not that great. So we were working on that. But we should actually focus on other things. So DeFi has already been done by others, and we can do other segments or other verticals.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't say, is there anything, obviously you can tell us about on the pipeline there? Any focus on these other segments?
Well, gaming, ESG is very important.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we're doing. Well, you can't see here, but today we're at the Green Block launch, which is all about ESG, isn't it? So.
Yes, and we have one of our products is the Guardian, which enables projects to implement registry compliance faster. So if you want your project to be adopted by the gold standard or Vera or these kind of organizations, we can help you in making that happen, because we have a pre-built workflow, and we can give digital identities to everyone, sign everything, and then it's much easier to verify. So your verifier will be happy, and your audit will cost a lot less because you use blockchain.
Sounds fantastic.
Sounds no surprise to me.
Yeah, bought in.
I'm in, yeah.
So what I would be interested in also, like again, like we're talking real life examples, and we're here at the launch of the Green Block, and maybe you can tell us about, as you already touched like ESG, maybe you can give us a glimpse of, hey, what's going on there and how you support this ecosystem.
We support this ecosystem by giving out grants to projects who want to build ESG projects, and also helping enterprises. So we work with big energy companies to tokenize emissions and to tokenize offsets as well. The goal being to be able to report on these Scope 3. So for those who are not in the ESG business, the carbon emissions are categorized in 3 scopes. Scope 1 and 2 is own emissions. So it's the emissions of the company who reports, and their emissions who were directly caused by their activity. And Scope 3 is anything that is built into the product. So if you buy a product and it has carbon components in it, because, well, it had to be shipped, it had to be built, it had to be sourced, etc. So these are all Scope 3, and these are really hard to report on. Right now, most companies use benchmarks and averages and estimates, which is crap. So we want to go to blockchain and be able to report the real thing.
Yeah. That's a lot of information to digest.
Yeah.
So
look, just while we're we're here in Zurich. We said it is the launch of the Green Block, but I think you got a hackathon tomorrow, right? You're getting involved in Zurich here, because I know there's other things happening in Zurich. I'll see you in Zurich.
Yes, indeed. So tomorrow is the Hack Zurich hackathon, one of the biggest hackathons, the biggest in Switzerland and one of the biggest in Europe. Hedera is sponsoring, together with the United Nations, the Blockchain for Good
I know the guys, yeah.
challenges, and it is based on SDGs. SDGs, for those who don't know acronyms, is the Sustainable Development Goals.
That's all the rainbow blocks of colours with all the various things, isn't it? We all see quite a lot from different companies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's not different companies. It's different goals. So
SDGs
are the 17 development goals.
What I mean is that the goals are in different colours and blocks.
Yes.
And a lot of companies will now use those blocks
yes,
to show what they're doing to contribute towards SDGs. So,
indeed.
yeah, okay.
And our 2 challenges are around education and better governance.
Very good.
So
If anyone is watching and wants to get involved in this, we can put some comments and links in the
yes,
next to LinkedIn. So we
please do. So everyone is welcome. No, there's a limit of 500 participants, and I'm not sure there are spots left. I have to check.
It's a bit disappointing.
We make it happen. We make it happen. Guaranteed. Hack Zurich. We put it in the links, show notes as well, so that you don't need to remember everything. And then
Great. And so look, thanks, Mick. I mean, what we like to do is obviously speak about, if ideally, things that we think have been fairly hot in the last 7 days within the industry. So I mean, well, let's just say, give you a chance to get your voice back. What about you, Stefan?
I just finished your call. I mean, and extra kudos to the people who still knows what that is. That's the first iteration of cell phone.
Yeah, hold on a second. I can.
You guys see that?
911.
rotary dial.
Yeah, it's like a push. It's like a push button rotary dial.
So no,
yeah.
so I'm just off a call with Sam. He wanted to get out of prison because the Wi-Fi is too bad. So and that's the only reason why I'm wearing this shirt from Solana. I'm trying to get things like.
Well, hold on. If you're going to start showing merch, hold on. There we go.
Now he's proposing.
We've got the circle socks here. I can't even see. Yeah, okay. Right. So, talking of prison, there was quite an interesting story.
Yeah, and as we're talking about prison,
hold
that's
on,
my friend Marco.
He's
running away.
No.
I guess he needs to go back.
Yeah, what about that guy? You know,
Turkish guy.
Yeah, tell everyone about the. You got a really small prison sentence. Well, we shouldn't laugh.
Yeah. No, I mean it's bad news actually. So a guy from Turkey, running a sex, but also running away.
Hold on. Maybe some people would be careful. Sex, CEX means centralized exchange.
Centralized exchange. I'm just making this up to sell.
Okay.
Like I've heard sex sells.
Sex.
Yeah. So So no, he
like Trust Valley.
So the guy got a few years in prison. The thing is like he ran away with 2 billion of client assets.
That is not funny.
That is not funny. One of the big cases, and for that he got a bit more than 11,000 years in prison. So probably
crime pays, baby.
Crime pays. Damn, man.
In a Turkish prison. If anyone remembers Midnight Express, if you don't, have a look.
Yeah, hop on YouTube.
Yeah. So watch again. Yeah. I mean, a lot of things in crypto are currently that are connected to prison. As I said, like
this sounds a bit of a negative kind of.
No, I'm just saying 11,000 years. We don't know about Sam, and he's complaining so hard about Wi-Fi is bad in prison. I'm not saying first world problems, but I'm saying first world problems. Yeah. So I mean, if you're a crook and you get in prison for obvious reasons,
I don't think Sam was allowed any data or connection anyway. Isn't that's no. He wasn't allowed to be connected at some point. So why are you going to give us that guy data connection?
Yeah. Okay. So I guess the reasoning, if I remember it correctly, is his lawyers were complaining because they can't prepare for the trial with their client because he doesn't have access to Wi-Fi. I think that's the thing that's basically after things they're making it up. But I'm not saying they do so, but I have a feeling like so.
Talking about Sam.
No, wait. Wait. Now I know why that is. Now I know why. And I guess if I'm telling you,
that's why we have you here.
We had this when the story about the FTX case came up. I guess there were pictures where Sam was gambling in his chair while technically should taking care of the FTX operations. So I guess that's a thing.
I thought
he's a pro gamer and now he can't game. So that's a thing. Like I mean,
gaming, not gambling.
No, human rights violation. I guess that's a thing. Like not gambling. Yeah, not gambling, not gaming.
This is one big gamble, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Talking of which, because again back to your nice merch there, your sign. There was some FUD that came out. Sorry, some negative potential news coming out for those about what FTX and all the different assets and tokens that were being dumped on the market might do to certain prices. Do you think what did you think happened? Because Solana wasn't quite as bad as everyone thought it was going to be, was it? I mean, it did come down, but everything else did too.
I mean, as you address it correctly, I think there's a lot of FUD in the market. So fear, uncertainty, doubt for the people that are not familiar with abbreviations. And it currently, or there's still the biggest position of FTX is still Solana, which is about roughly 1.2 billion in asset as of current valuation. And then they have like 500 millions in Bitcoin, a few in Ethereum. So people seeing like, okay, in terms of overall assets, it should have an impact. But if you really like looking deeper into it, there's so much of the coins that is locked in till end of 25. So
it's going to get distributed. Yes,
it's getting distributed slowly. And apart from that, usually you won't drop at all, because then it's of course, man, if it's going down, then it has an impact on it.
They haven't finished selling the coins from Mt. Gox. So
exactly, yeah. And Mt. Gox might be like, if I remember correctly, might be a bigger case than the actual FTX case. So if I mean, it's like 100,000 Bitcoins, if I'm 250,000, if I'm not,
right now it's valued at more.
Yeah. So
okay. And as for things that have been happening this week, I mean, I think we touched on this last week. It's been a fairly busy week. I know you went to Liechtenstein. How was that?
Liechtenstein was fantastic. I mean, it was not super packed, but quality wise, it was awesome.
It's called FinTech Liechtenstein, yeah?
FinTech Liechtenstein, fintech.le. So if you want to go there, or the next one in Liechtenstein is a token summit. I guess it's in 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
But we might also post a link, and I'm pretty sure, not guaranteed, I'm pretty sure we can get you a discount code.
Okay.
I'll have to check out that one.
I went. We hosted the Crypto Mondays in Geneva, which is the second one we've done. We had quite a nice turnout there, about 25-30 people. And then the next day there was Web3 Connect, which was tokens, digital assets, financially driven, lovely, really good turnout. Nice small kind of, we call them boutique conferences now.
So can we say ecosystem is seeing more traction, is growing, like people are coming back?
Yeah, well, I think what's happened is we know that anyways that the blockchain industry and blockchain technology, is maturing. There's been a big clear out from all of the sort of, should we say, not so solid projects that were around. And you've got institutional paying them attention. You've got enterprises, that we touched on just now with you, pay more attention to what they can do and where the benefits are using the technology. So I think it's moving ahead nicely. That was a great event. So congratulations to the people who organised that in Geneva. We're here obviously in Zurich at the Web3 Fest. They've had a great week so far. I wasn't involved in that, but there's some more things happening tonight and tomorrow. Of course, the big events. There's in Austin we've got
permission
list in Austin. So I guess we get some feedback on that coming through soon.
And token 20.
Token 20 in Singapore.
Half of Europe is currently in Singapore.
Yeah. I just like to say as well. I mean, well done to Crypto Valley and Acta, Crypto Oasis so far and supporters because while there are not so a lot of people traveling in those two large events, this has been, today's you too, right? It's our first day here. I think it's been great. They've had some really, really great panels, great speakers. I'm excited for what we're going to see tomorrow in Zug.
Absolutely. I mean, nothing more to add.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's it. And we're over time.
The only thing is like why I'm trying to extend this conversation is Billy's holding the camera in his hand,
and
so
starting to tremble.
They said to me, I'm holding this in my right hand, and they're like, we're gonna go over 15 minutes as long as we can, so your arm starts to hurt. Hold on a second. There's someone over here laughing at me. Listening to this laughing. I'm sorry. Okay.
Everything true.
No. But if you're going to laugh, then you're going to have to come in. Who are you?
I'm Ricardo. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Ricardo. What do you do? What are you doing?
I'm waiting for a nice catering here. I'm actually the responsible of this catering.
The food and drink.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a really important guy.
Yes, we are. So no, but it's keeping this harm like 20 minutes, not 15.
You can see the timer there. You're right. 20 minutes.
Oh my God, I don't know how you can do that, but yeah, that's beautiful.
Well, so please, Stefan, because he's a fitness guy. He's going to love it.
Oh, is it?
Hold on. There's more people laughing over here. Can we say hello to you? Or not?
Hi.
Hello. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Victoria.
Hi, Victoria.
Hi.
Are you involved in the event, or are you just co-working here? Or
Well, loosely involved.
yeah.
Working on my own project in HR, in
Oh.
human capital assets.
Oh, great. What's that called?
It's HR Tech Ventures, and our tool is called Inspirio.
Oh, okay, great. And another chap. Are you in the same as well?
No.
Who's
Hi,
this?
Patrick. I was marginally involved in this event. I was involved in the preparation of a roundtable and a legal panel discussing self-sovereign identities.
Oh, great. I love about that.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Well, look, my arm is aching. Thank you. So, hold on. We are going to go. Who's that?
It's your wife. It's your wife. She's talking. Yeah. He's talking too much.
She's got the
as
hotline
always.
number.
Yeah. You want to say something now?
Pardon? Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not coming home tonight. I got a hotel.
Okay.
Yeah. See you the weekend. Bye.
Okay, darling. Hey.
What?
Oh, it's your wife. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
I thought it was your wife. Was it Becker's wife? Okay. Let's say goodbye. Right. We're going to go. It's not enough of the stupidness. Right. Bye, everyone.
Hey, see you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Are we on air?